Welcome to Sunny Day Stamping. I'm Julie Baca. Check out this great card I have today. It is quick and easy. We're going to be using Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper. Now this comes in a pack of 12 papers, 6 designs, and they're all double-sided. And you get it for under 12 bucks, so it's like $1 a sheet. And you can make 6 cards out of 1 sheet. Let's get started. Hey, I feel like that was good. First try. Okay, so when you start designing your card, pick your favorite series of Designer Series paper. Yeah, it comes in a whole series. Okay, they come in these like big 12 by 12 inch pieces, which if you're just using it for card making, they don't need to be that big. You can cut yours down. I cut mine to 4 by 6, so I get 6 sheets, 6 little pieces out of 1 sheet of paper. You can also cut them 6 by 6. All right, so let's start cutting our pretty paper. We're gonna line it up at the 5.5 because that's the width of the base of our card. Now that piece is scrap. We're gonna rotate this and line it up at 3.25. All these measurements are on my website, so don't worry about it. Now that is also scrap. Keep it close by though, because we're gonna use that. Now this is what's going on our card, but I'm gonna cut a 2.5 inch piece out of here. Did I cut that wrong? Oh no, good. Because this is gonna be our little accent piece. So these pieces go on your card like this. Now I've chosen a white card base. You can pick like any color out of here and find the coordinating cardstock that goes with that. Now I'm not going to glue this quite yet because I want to stamp my sentiment. Because if I make a mistake stamping, I can just get a new piece of paper and not waste this pretty stuff. All right, now we're going to stamp our sentiment. I've chosen this thank you out of the sweet ice cream. These have really like long and narrow sentiments, which work perfectly for this card. You guys know I love this stamp set anyway because I made a lot of projects with them, and I'm gonna put it in a playlist right up in the corner. Is that right? Right in the corner? All right, we're gonna ink up this stamp. Sometimes with these larger acrylic blocks, I like to ink my stamp like this instead of putting my stamp on the ink. Seems to be a little less messy. Now I'm gonna stamp this in the right-hand corner. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna put our Designer Series paper on our card. Now when you're adding glue, do it like really lightly. I've made the mistake several times of adding way too much and then my card warps. So you wanna make sure your Designer Series paper is oriented the right way. Line it up on the top edge. And I kind of use my thumbs to move this around and run my finger across the top to make sure it's nice and straight. Now we'll put our little accent piece here, and that looks like it'll work pretty well. Now if I had accidentally stamped this a little too high, I could always move this piece up to give myself plenty of space around my sentiment. It doesn't matter if this is overlapped on here. Let's put some ink on this. Oh, yeah, this is ink. Glue. All right. Oh, I bumped my camera. This is adorable just like this, but we've got this scrap of paper over here. We can decorate the inside of our card. Now you could cut this and have it on the edge here or maybe here, but I'm gonna draw mine all the way down. And actually I think I'm gonna use this side of it. Let's glue this up with a little bit of glue. Oh wait, I've got a tip. That's right. You're gonna put glue in the corner here along the edge and in the corner here. And I'm not gonna glue the top here because I'd have to measure like how wide this piece of paper is. But I'm gonna put the glue on the top edge of the Designer Series paper. So now when I flip this on here, I'm gonna have glue all around it, but I didn't have to measure it. Place that on there. Kind of move it around until it's nice and straight. That's why I love this glue, because you can move stuff around. Look at that. It kind of brings in that accent piece from here. Now you could finish it just like this, or you can step it up one more, level and add some linen thread to it. I'm going to use linen thread on this, but you could use any ribbon that coordinates. Now, one thing I do wrong with tying ribbons is I'm really skimpy on how much like thread I leave myself. So then I have a really difficult time. So I'm going to leave myself plenty here. I'm going to tie this upside down because it is more helpful with making the tails nice and straight. All right. The trick to this is making it nice and tight, which I'm not always good at. Let's see if I did it. I don't think I did. Oh no. That's too loose. That's too loose. I'm gonna have to untie it. Oh, it's so cute though. I could put a little piece of tape on the inside. Scotch tape to the rescue. I'm just gonna take the tiniest little bit. Actually, that's a little too big. I'm gonna cut that in half because I don't really want people to see that I've taped this on the inside. We're just gonna twist that a little bit so it's tight. Ooh, look at that. All right, now you just kind of pull each end to make sure your loops are even and then snip, snip. Isn't that so precious? Here are some other cards I made with some of the other designs in that hand pen designer series paper. This one I used a colored cardstock. I would love to know what you guys used. Please leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. In today's card, I used the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set for the sentiments, which you can use any stamp set that you want for that. But I just wanted to let you know about a feature on my website. I've got a search bar in the right-hand column. So let's say you're trying to decide which stamp set to get. You could type in the name of a stamp set and up will pop all the projects that I've used that stamp set on. There are a bunch of other search features on there. You can sort by thank you cards, all occasion cards. So go check it out. The link is in the description. I almost forgot. Have a sunny day.